Yo guys, what up? Welcome back to Memory Vlogs. This is vlog 2 out of 3, and today we're going to be dissecting my memory box. Now this is an exciting thing because I have like so many amazing memories that are so valuable to me, and I'm just excited to show you guys some of the stuff I have. But this stuff that I'm showing you is only a few items, and is not all of what I own, because I have so much stuff. Everything would just be everywhere, okay? I had a box in my attic that actually broke because there was so much stuff in there. Well, let's get with the first item, which is a stuffed animal. Let's get it. Okay, so this is the Coca-Cola crocodile. And the first time my sister saw it at my uncle's house, she was like, oh my goodness, she loved alligators. She was like, oh, I want to take this little guy home. Oh, look how cute. She got to take it home. She fell in love with it. A couple of years later, I fell in love with it. And then here, I've got Coca-Cola Crocodile. You know, I named him Diet Coke. You know, that was what my sister named it. And then I also named it the same thing. I mean, like, why not? But we call it Diet for short. I know. You want to ask me so many questions right now. Why would name this poor little guy Diet? Well, let me show you some of the clothes that I made for it, because I had like, my grandma actually had like old clothing, and I would make clothing for the crocodile. And I made like designer looking clothes. Let's take a look at what we got. All right. So in this bag is, I have more bags. This is just like designer clothing. First we have like a pair of overalls. Get a look at these. Look at these. He looks like he comes from like the 1700s or something like that. Because, you know, when we went to Colonial Williamsburg for the first time, I was like, gotta pack him a little suitcase. So I took a little glasses case and packed the crocodile a suitcase. And then, you know, I brought these overalls with him so that way he could wear them to like the revolutionary city and all that. It was awesome. You know, he had like a white shirt underneath it. He looked great. Let me show you some more designer outfits. Absolutely. This one. I made him a big jacket. This is, you know, made out of an old pair of jeans, right? And I got like a safety pin. So, you know, I open it up. And then I could put it on the gator. Right? Not going to put it on for this video, but take a look. Take a look. Get a look at that. Made out of an old pair of jeans. Like, that's just like true creativity right there. And, you know, you could also put it on from the back. You know, undo the button, and there's a zipper. I have to zip that up, actually. Excuse me. All right. Well, I don't got a lot of time, so let's just get to the next item, guys. Let's get... Now, y'all remember, you probably heard about it, the Greek myth, you know, Medusa. If you look at her face, she's so ugly, you'll turn to stone. All right. Well, I don't want to turn anyone to stone. I'm not, that's not my intention here, to turn anyone into stone. But we would all do those self-portraits. And let's say this was from kindergarten. You know, an art class or whatever class. And this was mine from kindergarten. All right, guys. Get ready. What's this? What's this? What's this? Is this the devil? With the red eyes going on? And what's with the lips? I'm sorry, my voice is crackled. What's this? And what happened to these? I'll never know. I'll never know. I'll never know. I'll never know what I did to this poor piece of paper, okay? That does not look like me. That didn't remotely look like what I did in kindergarten. Speaking of kindergarten, this is my homework book. You know, you brought home like all kinds of stuff. See, it's like falling apart now. Okay, but guess what? Look at it. Got all this stuff inside of it. It's old. Let's get that into our minds. But this is home to like the best spellings. You know, like I'm being sarcastic right now, of course. And like Picasso art. Picasso. But I'm being sarcastic here. So, well, let me show you. Let me show you how good of a speller I was, or how good of an artist I was. Like, I'll show you. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes. Okay. see this? That says car. But what I drew does not remotely look like a car. You know what that looks like to me? A war tank. A bright orange war tank. Get it straight. A war tank. Look at it. You know, Google a war tank right now. This is exactly what'll come up. Well, you know, not the right measurements. But guess what? That's what it is. That's not a car. I'm sorry. It's not a car. Whew. And let's see who's going to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee this year. Can someone explain to me what an arm char is? What's an arm char? What is an arm char? We have arm. Then we also have char. Like, what am I, burning something? No. That's supposed to say armchair. But guess what? I was little. I was in the kindergarten. I didn't know how to spell anything. I couldn't spell anything at all. But guess what? That's how it was. That's how it was. Okay. So now I'm getting ready in the morning. And I'm deciding what to wear. Why not? I put on a nice brown pair of Jens. Wow. Scripps National Spelling Bee winner right there. Scripps National Spelling Bee winner right there. Right there. I was an amazing speller. Okay? Now, let's get to the next item because I don't have a lot of time. Well, let's get it. Yes, school was like simpler back then. You know, the supplies you needed were crayons, markers. And then they also had you pull up with these paints, these watercolors. But guess what? My art teacher actually thought we were going to pull up with Picasso-style canvases of beautiful art. With these watercolors? With these? No, we were not. We ain't. We were not going to remotely paint like Picasso with those paints. Those were actually pretty crappy if you think about it. Okay? You know what else? Crayon resist. You know what? I remember being like, whoa, I was so blown away by that. You know what? You'd have the crayon, and then you'd paint over it. It was crayon resist. I was like, oh my goodness, we're learning such big things, guys. Yay, we're big. Nope. No. Because sometimes it doesn't even look good. I'm sorry. But guess what? Still, I just love picking up those paints and looking at them and remembering. That's the whole point, guys. That's really what it is. See? Even though I hated painting with those watercolors and I wanted like more colors, right? So I could have like pastels and stuff like that. Still, I'm gonna laugh about it. I'm gonna laugh till I'm on the floor and I can't breathe because that's what it's about. Let's get to the next item, guys. All right. Now, this was my 7th birthday invitation to the Hampton hotel that was near where we lived, right? Guess what? It was an awesome pool party. It was really nice. But let me explain to you one thing about pools. My mom would spend $10,000 on Disney World just so my sister would be constantly asking, can I go in the pool? No, there's tons of rides, and that's the whole point of the experience. Why not go to Epcot or the Animal Kingdom or whatever else, okay? No, I want to go into the pool, and I want to be there forever, okay? I don't want to stare at the statue of Buzz Lightyear all day. I just want to go swimming. Guess what? I love the water. And back then I wanted a house with a pool. I didn't live in a house with a pool. But now I have a big pool that I can't wait for to open. Okay? Guess what? Got what I wanted, right? All right. Let's get to the next item. Okay. We all had like our first phone, like, in our lives. We all had like our first phone. Maybe it was a flip phone or like, I don't know what. Your mom's old phone, let's say. But mine was actually my babysitter's Aunt and Uncle Rocco's walkie-talkies. It was a nice Motorola. When I first got this, I was like, glory, hallelujah, now I have a phone. I love these things. These were actually pretty decent, I have to say. But, my sisters just went missing somehow. I don't know, maybe the cleaning lady threw it out for all I care. Because they were like, oh, that's old, so I'm throwing that right away. Okay? And it's dead now. It doesn't make the beeping like it used to, but guess what? I love this thing. I would take a walk and I'd talk to Haley and I'd be like, Mayday, 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 plane down, plane down. I had this thing and I was in the shop and I was like, Mayday, Mayday. Yes, yes, yes. I was like SOS in the middle of a shop right because she wasn't answering me. Yeah, I was. Anyways, that's it for today. I will see y'all in the next video. But first I gotta explain to y'all one last thing. All of these memories are so worth having, and without having a memory, you might just be sad all the time, just thinking about how sometimes just went gone. Like, whether it was like your kindergarten graduation or something like that. Maybe if you have pictures, it'll allow you to make you smile, But then again, if it's something you hated, like, the paints, I'm making myself laugh over it. I'm literally choking on my tuna fish sandwich. Or whatever I'd be eating over the paints. Okay? That's the whole point, guys. Cherish every memory because you really can't get into a wormhole and travel back in time. So, whatever it is, guess what? You gotta cherish. Thank y'all very much. And I'll see you on the third vlog, which is old toys.